Hi guys, it's Karen. Well, I did a thing that I said I wasn't going to do. Um, I'm trying to be really good about not buying any more dolls right now. Um, Especially because I just spent like $210 on the new Robert Tanner Grace Passion that was supposed to be here Friday. It is now Sunday, but and this doll was also supposed to be here on Friday. But it is now Sunday, and she actually did show up. She was delivered from Mattel Signature by FedEx, which is why she was delivered on Sunday instead of tomorrow. We had more snow. I wouldn't say like a lot, but because we have so much snow on the ground already, and the temperatures are consistently most days below 0 or below 32 degrees, which is freezing, or 0 centigrade, whatever. 32 Fahrenheit, yeah. When the snow falls, the roads are crap, and we had some freezing. Anyway, whatever. I don't think it's enough to have delays in the come rain nor nor snow nor whatever. The post office is supposed to run at all times, but whatever. The main roads are completely dry. It's just the side streets are a little iffy. Like, for example, when the snowplow came down my street, they kicked up another foot of snow at the base of my driveway, which my husband then had to use the four-wheel drive truck to bust so I could get out with the car. I mean, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, but still, I don't remember it being this bad. Let me know in the comments below if you're finding that the mail, especially USPS, has been ridiculous. It keeps getting worse and worse. I don't know. I've never had such delays in my life before. But anyway, I digress. So I saw this doll online, and you guys know that I'm not like an Odile sculpt obsessive collector. I only have two. And I don't like try to get a release with her. And this technically isn't Odile. This is the Alma sculpt. They're calling this Alma. And she is a little bit different than Odile, I believe. She has, I don't know what the exact differences are, but, for example, this is Odile, but this is like a collector Odile. She doesn't look too much different. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because she's African-American, or if there's actual differences on the sculpt. Maybe her nose is a little wider, perhaps. I'm not exactly sure. But let me know in the comments if you're a Barbie collector and you know why this isn't. To me, it's like Odile. She looks like an Odile, but again, I'm not sure exactly what the differences are, to the extent that they're calling this the Alma sculpt. Regardless, I think she's absolutely stunning. I kept looking at her, and I kept saying, no, I don't want another Barbie there, because there's two Barbies out right now that I like really want. Most Barbies, pretty much want every single Barbie that's like released, right? Especially the signature ones. But I just can't. But this one I kept looking at, and I kept thinking, oh, the other one is the Day to Night Superstar remake, which I love. She's on Amazon, and not, so I don't know. I might still get her eventually, but maybe she'll go on sale if she doesn't sell out. But I'm a huge Superstar fanatic. That's why I want her. It's hard to find a good vintage Superstar that's like in halfway decent condition, that, you know, doesn't look like have like problems with her hair plugs, or, you know, whatever, at a good price. So I like to have I really like to have reproductions, honestly. I don't want any of the 1960s original OG dolls that are like falling apart or have green ear that I have to treat for weeks, or I'm not into that. Like, so I would much rather have like reproductions of those kinds of dolls. So anyway, I digress. But I want the reproductions to like be faithful to the original. I don't like it. It's like with my last Peaches and Cream doll. She's not exactly the same. I wish she was. I wish she was a like faithful, even though I really like her, I really wish she was a faithful copy of the original. Anyway, so I kept looking at this doll, and I kept saying, no, no. And I saw people opening this doll, and I was like, no, no. And then I was like, I'm really trying to take a page out of Tammy Powley from Peacecraft Dolls book and say, is this doll going to give me joy? Or, you know, because she's going through her collection. If you've been watching her videos, she's been going through her collection and changing it up and reducing it and buying new things. And so I knew that if I didn't get this doll, I would regret it. So for example, like the first holiday Barbie with the red hair with the Odile sculpt that everybody went freaking nuts over, I don't really regret not getting that doll because I didn't like her. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like, I don't know how to explain this, but I kept thinking if I don't get the Superstar, I was like thinking of these two dolls, right? And I was like, if I don't get the Superstar doll, I won't really regret it because I can find plenty of Superstar dolls. But this doll has a new gorgeous face sculpt, a beautiful dress. I just love everything about her. She's not made to move, but that doesn't bother me. I don't even know that I would change her out. Like, I don't even know if I would swap her. She's just so pretty. I would probably redress her at some point, but, God, look at, I mean, just, there's so much pretty, look at her earrings. I just don't know why more people aren't like going gaga over this doll. So I'm going to, stop this video here. I'm going to get her out and I'm going to take a look at, I'm going to put her on the stand. I don't have room for her in the box. And although I really do like the design of the box, and here's a really pretty picture of her. Barbie dazzles as she poses in front of the ubiquitous step and repeat photo op. She's styled in an ultra glamorous blue metallic halter dress with pleated ruffles, accentuating the asymmetrical design. Complementing her outfit is a white faux, it says white, but it's like blue, is a white faux fur wrap lined with blue B-shaped hearts. Her accessories include glitter-infused princess pumps. Oh, I want to take a look at those. And her silver tone, sparkly blue jewelry. Her hair is gorgeous. I hope it's nice. And, yeah, so Barbie Club 59 doll. Barbie Gala collection series. I don't have any of the other ones in this series. They're all gorgeous. If I had all the money and time and space in the world and room, yeah, I would be getting more Barbies, but she's super pretty. So let me pause you and I'll be back. By the way, this box is so, it's not Tiffany blue, but it's giving Tiffany, just simple and elegant, black and blue, love it. But it's not Tiffany blue. All right, I've got her out of the box. Normally, I don't pay much attention to these, but it feels like, tell me if I'm wrong, but did they start printing these on a different paper? Let me see. I have a stack of them that I just threw over here. See if I can find one. I don't know that it makes a difference, but I have a whole stack of it over here and I can't find one. Here we go. Yeah, so like, here's a Barbie Looks black label, same label. This doesn't give you like a name. It just says Barbie Looks. It doesn't give you the number of what Barbie Looks is. And you can see it's all wrinkled because it's just paper, but this one actually is worthwhile to have. It's on a heavier cardstock, or like, you know, something you would use to print a resume or an invitation. I mean, it's not quite nice enough for an invitation, but, and here it says it actually has the name of the doll on it. So I don't know if that's something they do, but see, it's black label. So why aren't the other black label ones as nice? So I don't know if this is new. Again, if you're a serious Barbie, it feels like it's even textured. This isn't just like, I don't know if you can see that. You see those little lines on the card? They're not just, they're actually like it's actually embossed. See, this is like a nice cardstock. You know, when Barbie's cutting corners everywhere, why would they change their, suddenly pay money for better paper? So again, I don't know if that's something that they do often, and I just haven't bought a doll that's with that on there. Or what? It came with a saddle type stand. I like saddle stands. These ones are a little tricky though for these dolls. Her feet here are indented from the plastic that was holding her in place. From the plastic, can you see that? Which annoys me. And her shoes are really cute, but they do not want to stay on. So they're just like, they just have glitter on top. So I'm going to need to grab some mini elastics and put those on. Let me turn that off. That came on. Let me find. Now, I don't know if those mini elastics are going to indent her or not. Where is my bag of mini elastics? Here it is. So the shoes are really pretty. I love this color on her. I mean, this color is just sensational. And this is killing my hand. Guys, my hands are just wrecked. I have a doctor's appointment next month, so I'm going to talk to him about my hands and see if he can help me with that. But I'm just going to throw on some elastics to help keep those in place. I don't want to lose them. For now, I am not going to change her clothing. I'm not going to stick around at Made to Move or a different kind of articulated body. I'm not sure what color match she is, but I know that Barbie Nation just like recently within the last week or so had done a video where he restyled her. I love his videos. If you don't follow Barbie Nation, by the way, you should. These things creep me out because to get them on here, you kind of spread their hips out a little bit, and then it feels like they're going to break. Sorry, this is like the worst unboxing ever. Trying to figure this out and show you. Like my Juan, whatever, Julio, whatever his, oh shit, see, that even came off with the plastic. She's on one of those stands too. This is, I really don't want to lose these shoes. That's a bummer about these shoes. Maybe some like poster tack inside would help hold her feet in. I don't know what that would do over time though, as I'm not normally, like, I really like this body. She's gorgeous, but I'm not normally you know, I'm not a collector that just usually leaves them on. I don't need Made to Move everything, but I don't usually just keep them on a stand. I'm not sure what this body is. Is it the like Mariah Carey singer body? Which is a little bit different than, I know that the other deal I have is, I could look it up for you guys, but then I'll have to pause you again because, oh my God. And then the other one fell off. Hold on a second, guys. This is ridiculous. All right. I got her on the stand. So, by the way, if you are a doll sewer, these stoles are super easy to make. I've made one before I've made one before with some just white fur, you know, fur like this that I got at Joann's at the time, but these are really easy to make. So they called this white on the box, but it's actually the same kind of baby blue as her outfit. And I'm assuming that she has her hands posed like this so that she can have her stole around her shoulders and then through her arms like so, without showing the B logo. I personally don't like, I mean, if I had one thing to change about this doll, because like so far I am living, she is like giving. She's gorgeous. This dress is gorgeous. I really love her. I'm really, really happy I get her. I don't normally get dolls like this that I would consider a display only doll because I don't have room on any shelf in here or any surface to display this doll like this, with this giant train. But, yes, I'll look at her details in a minute, but I pulled up her website. I pulled up the ordering page on Mattel's Signature. Just to see here. Come on, my computer's frozen. So I can read you the details of this doll. If you have been living under a Barbie rock and you haven't seen her yet. Oh, I want it. There we go. Okay, so it's the third doll in the Gala collection. This is classic Hollywood glamour. Oh, I was going to say, I don't like branded logo patterned fabric anything. I don't like it with Chanel. I don't like it with Rainbow High. I don't like it with Barbie. And I noticed that they did that with the looks, the new basic, you know, the new basic packs. There's a couple, at least one, maybe two different pieces that have a new, like, those are the looks that are in the neutrals, and they have the Barbie, a neutral Barbie, like this B logo fabric print that is in neutral colors, and I just don't like it on anything. Part of that is too, like, I don't like ruining so for me, if I'm posing a doll and I want to swap out clothes, I mean, for Barbie, wearing Barbie, that's fine. But like, what if I want to use this for Rainbow High or something? That loses the illusion of it can be, I don't know. It just makes it too specific, I guess. And I just don't think it's like, I think the Gucci logo or the Chanel logo or whichever that is, you know, the ones that I just don't think they're ugly. They're just ugly. He's just trying to flex status. It's not an attractive design. Okay, so she's got super long hair. Look how long and her hair needs to be combed, but it's super pretty and soft. And I'll look at her details in just a second because I'm distracted all over the place. All right, so Angel Kent designed this doll. The packaging designer was Vicky Gavorkian, which, you know, I have to give props to because I really pointed that out. I really liked it. Black label, and the face sculpt is called Alma. So yes, the type of body is the Music Muse with bent arms. So this other doll here, so that's like the Mariah Carey body. That's when it started, I believe. And then this Juan Gabriel doll, she also has the Music Muse body with a different pose. I still haven't taken her out of this and tried to redress her. Oh my Lord. I still haven't gotten her. I didn't put her on any kind of made to move body or not. I mean, like I said, I really like the made to move. It doesn't even have to be made to move. It could be just like the regular articulated Barbie body. I like some articulation in all dolls, but because I don't like these dolls, if they were just posing on the shelf in their outfits forever, that would be fine. I don't know. And I really like this look with her hands on her hips because I mean, it's gorgeous, but yeah, I don't know. I have the other Odile. I have an Odile on a made to move body. I pulled her. She was the Playline one that I went to the Macy's. I went inside Macy's to find. So now I have two Odiles and one Alma. But I saw some people complaining about the doll having the stars in her eyes because I believe the other Odile sculpt that I have has the stars in her eyes. This one is a lot more realistic as a portrait doll, even though it's not, you know, Juan Gabriel, right? I think that's this doll. It was a gentleman, not a woman. So this is a tribute doll, not a portrait doll. But yeah, so like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to pull her off of this body and, as you know, redress her. I mean, right now I'm like really enjoying her overall look. There's a lot of dolls that if I had the space and they were just going to be shelf dolls and I had the money, I would do that. But for the most part, for me, my dolls just can't live on shelves right now. So, yeah. Anyway, her hair is pulled back in a side part here in a side ponytail. With a black rubber band. She has protection on her ears. And these are really cool, big faux stone earrings. Love it. And she has a halter dress on. The halter dress is really nicely tailored. It's a little wrinkly as I've been screwing around with it because it's a very stiff material. And yeah, there's just nothing. She's got a really pretty ring. It goes through her hand. And she has a really nice cuff, a silver cuff. A lot of people complain that their jewelry isn't real metal. I have zero problem with that, with it being plastic plated, you know, and not real metal. I do not want to have I mean, do you want green ear or staining on your dolls? No, thank you. So I don't have a problem with the fact that they're using these plastic pieces. At least they look high. They look high end on the dolls. They're not just like a stupid pink plastic or yellow gold, faux gold. They look like actual metal. So, you know, I don't see any decrease in quality on this doll. I think she's absolutely stunning, and I am definitely happy I got her and not regretting this purchase. And I would have been regretting this purchase if I had not gotten, like, I would have regretted not getting her is what I'm trying to say. So I guess that's how I'm judging my collection these days. Will you regret it if you can't get her or don't get her? Like there's one Blythe right now that I regret that I can't get her. So, I mean, that's another thing. Like with the tariffs and everything else and being, there's just, I can't get as many Blythes and things that I wanted. but I'm not going to regret over that. That's just the reality of the situation, right? Like, if I could get the doll, like this doll costs $50 retail. Okay, I don't know at what point the video stopped. I think my alarm went off, and I think it killed my video. So I'm having problems with that lately with my phone, like losing footage, because between using the pause button and then like things popping up on my phone. I've got the newest iPhone, and I keep losing footage. So, but anyway, what I was saying is there's two things that if I had to critique this doll, there's two things I don't like about the doll. One is, I don't like this pattern. In fact, I'm annoyed that it keeps showing. I wish they had just used a plain like baby blue satin. That would have been really pretty. Because then it would have been less, it would have been less intrusive. And then the other thing that I would say would be a criticism is if I wasn't cut off, I was talking about her hair. I brushed it out. It's super soft. And so the only thing I would say is that, for people who want immaculate hair, it's the curl pattern is not at the bottoms, is not totally immaculate. It's kind of a hot mess, honestly. But it's not tangly or anything. And if you know how to do doll hair, it would be an easy fix, either to recurl the ends and dunk it in some hot, like put them in curlers, dunk it in hot water, or to do a boil wash and straighten it. I don't really give a crap either way. So, and you're not going to see it the way she's going to be standing up right now. But it would be fine. If I wanted to go do a hair spa, it would, it's like a saran or whatever. It's super soft and silky, and it's not that flyaway stuff they did in the 90s, but I don't know, Kanekalon or something else. But anyway, so that would be one thing. Like, the length of the hair is nice, but out of the box, if you're picky about doll hair and you enjoy doing their hair, yeah, I would recurl that. Or do, style it a little better. But to me, she's just going to look like this on the shelf. So, let me know what you guys think about this doll. I think it's absolutely stunning. I think she's stunning. And, yeah. And the other criticism is that her shoes fall off. They're too loose. They're not a good fit. But again, you just throw some elastics around there and it's fine. So I am super happy I have her. I will not regret it. She's just going to be one of the dolls that I look at for a while. I don't know that I'm going to actually rebody her anytime soon. I'm just going to leave her in this for a while. It's so pretty. I don't know how it would look on a regular Made to Move, because aren't these Music Muse bodies, aren't they like wider in the hip? Aren't they hippier? So I don't know, because it looks like it's perfectly tailored to fit her. That's the Barbie tag there. So I don't know how it would suit anybody else. It would look great on Mariah, I assume. And probably the other Odile, the Juan Gabriel one. So let me know what you guys think of this doll in the comments below. And let me know if you have this doll, if you want this doll. And if you have stumbled upon me and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing and following and liking this video. And I will talk to you guys very soon. On Tuesday, I have a collab scheduled with Dolls Rescued. And then I have another one on the 14th. So I was a little bit, there was a little bit of a lag in my videos uploading recently because I've been working hard. I did do a video on getting this Whitney finally. I might do a short video about her, but my footage was screwed up, so I didn't end up actually posting that. Ooh. But perhaps I will do that for you guys. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.